Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Pokemon Blue. And what I did off screen is I went and got everybody all healed up, so we are good to go. However, there's one person that's just hanging out down here, and they thought they were going to be able to escape the wrath. Well, I guarantee you that is not going to happen. I love floating with the fishes. Time to die! So, by the way, little quick addendum to the whole Missing No glitch story that I was trying to finish but never did. So after I got the whole thing, you know, kinda figured out, and I had tinkered around with it for a little while, after I got it memorized, I took that shit to the streets. So, I took it to school, and I remember specifically there was a day that, you know, everybody got done with, you know, class stuff really early that day. And so the teacher just kind of let us do whatever we want. And so I brought out, you know, my Game Boy and I was playing it in class, and I was showing it to a friend of mine that, you know, that I knew about this glitch. And he was just like, "Whoa!" And so other kids nearby, like they kind of heard about what was going on, and I actually garnered an audience of like 8 people that were just like crowding around my desk that were watching me do this. And like as a kid, like, that's something that, like, you always want to have happen, where you're just like, this guy knows! Like, let's go check it out! And, you know, everybody's, like, crowding around, and they're just, like, bowing down to your greatness, that you're the only person that knows about this, you know, insanely crazy thing that, like, kind of breaks the game, and they're just like, oh my god! It was just a really cool moment in my gaming life. So, with that said, my friends, it is time to engage, and let's go rage in the cave. So here we go, we're going into the Seafoam Islands. We don't need to use the flash thing, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I don't exactly remember the diagram of this, and so this could get a little... I know, like, the one main area that I need to do stuff in. There's one area where I've got to throw a couple of boulders down a hole. I didn't mean to kill that guy. We need to catch one of these at some point. But there are items for us to get. And so... oh, God. I'm telling you, man, those Golbats to get me every time. I've seen them a number of times throughout this series, and every single time, they just make you feel uncomfortable. Okay, here we go. Let's figure out a way. Let's not use Radigan, because I think he'll kill it too much. So let's go with Drain. Drain's pretty good here. He's got quick attack. It'll be a lower power move that'll take care of it. I'm gonna be working on a little bit of a time constraint schedule today. It's not very often that I record these in the morning on a day that I'm working, but there was a little bit of a schedule switch, so I had an extra hour to play with, and so I think it'll afford me the time that I need, especially since I didn't do one of these last night. So here we go. Come on. Let's catch the man. Get in my backpack. Cool, we got him. We totally got him. I wonder what they say about him. While lulling its enemies with its vacant look, this wily Pokemon will use psychokinetic powers. Well, you know, like his standing position kind of reminds me of an old Taco Bell commercial where it was Shaquille O'Neal, and he was sitting there like eating a taco, and then like he'd always have to, like, you know, bend his neck sideways to be able to get the proper angle to eat it, and then his neck got stuck that way. And so then you know, they ended up saying that he had a case of taco neck. And so now I'm gonna totally call that Psyduck Taco Neck, just because, I mean, you have to. Okay, so I think that anywhere that we can use strength for this, we're just gonna do it, because I don't remember if there are areas that you're not supposed to do it. So we're just gonna roll with it. I know the main area where there's 2 of them that you have to do this with, but we're just gonna do all of them. Ooh, I don't think we have one of these, do we? I don't think I caught one of these. So, how are we gonna do it? Let's use Neo. I think Neo would be a good choice here. I mean, we're not killing it, so it doesn't really matter. It has Recover, really? Why do I not remember that? I don't remember it having that. Oh, damn it. It's okay. We'll be able to have more opportunities. Okay, so that one's going in the hole. Now, how else are we gonna do this? Ooh, another one. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be an area where we're gonna catch a lot of stuff. So we just gotta be prepared for that. I think I'll use cut here. Cut should be the thing that'll afford us what we need here. I think if I use slash, strength, or any of the other things, I'd probably do too much. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, that's great. Ooh, actually, that's perfect. That might be perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you now. That's all you got, huh? I mean, I guess you are just a slightly hardened starfish-looking thing, so you probably wouldn't hurt that bad if you went and threw yourself at me. I just thought of a funny name for this thing. At least it's funny to me. An enigmatic Pokemon that can effortlessly regenerate any appendage that it loses in battle. But who's going to be cutting off its appendages in battle? I don't think I've ever seen that kind of thing ever happen in this universe before. Like, usually they just get knocked out. That would be a dark-ass episode of the actual anime where somebody's fighting a Staryu and they're just, like, slicing off its legs, leaving only its head. And then it just, like, starts, you know, spawning more appendages, and then more appendages on its appendages, and it just turns into this crazy, you know, miasma of Staryu parts. That would be crazy. So, we're gonna call this thing, I don't even know why I thought of doing this, but we're gonna call it Ooey Rats. I don't know why. Just, it's just Staryu backwards, but it sounds like some type of weird, like, foreign way of saying, like, God damn it, Ooey Rats! You know? And that's what I'm thinking. It's probably not even a word that exists anywhere. But if it is a word that exists somewhere, I now have it in my lexicon of things. Ooh, here we go. All right, let's get this dopey fat bastard in our roster here. However, that's probably gonna kill him. I don't know. He's got pretty high defense. It may not kill him. Aha, see, it didn't. I knew better than that. Okay, here we go. Let's throw another one. I'm only going to be using Great Balls in here. We're going to have to save all those damn Ultra Balls for Articuno. Just because we all know how that goes. Alright. His entry actually says Dopey. I didn't know that. That's really funny. Incredibly slow and dopey. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack. That would actually be really funny to watch. You just, like, punch him in the face, and his body just kind of slowly returns back to its resting position, and then he just goes, oh. Oh, God. Okay, what are we gonna call this thing? Because we already have something that's called Fat Bast, so that's not gonna work. Let's call him, oh, okay. Fine. Why not? I was just using it as like a placeholder. How do we go back? There we go. I was just using it as a placeholder for how many letters we could hold, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's just call him Stupid Dave. I'll totally take it. Why not? I mean, I know a couple of Davids that are stupid, so it's not like I'm going too far out of the way here to mention it. Okay. Now here's the problem: is I don't know which one of these ladders to take. So we're gonna take this one. Hey, here we go. We're gonna have to use it again. I mean, a lot of weightlifting for Kimbo here. Weightlifting from the grave, because he's totally dead. Oh, that's not what I meant. My bad. My bad. You know what I'm not looking forward to today is what I'm actually going to have to do when I get to real world work. I'm going to have to... we can catch one of these too. I'm going to totally have to, like, devote most of my day to... I have to devote most of my day to doing QuickBooks stuff again. Ugh. And the worst part about this one is it's the same thing that I always have to do with QuickBooks, but it's the fact that I'm like adding stuff in. Oh, damn it. I figured that Ember would be such a weak move still that we'd be able to get away with it. but I was sadly mistaken. It's actually probably a lot better now that it's Ninetales, but you know, it's still not a high power move. It's still only like, I think, like 40 power, so you know. Which reminds me of the Game Sack videos with I don't remember which one of the guys it is, but it's the guy that always does like the tech specs of things, and whenever he's doing like Sega consoles, he's always like, it comes packed with 40 mega power. I don't know, it always makes me laugh. Like, it's not really that funny. I think it's just the way that he says it. There's just something about it that just makes me laugh. And the fact that Sega would involve a spec to their stuff that utilizes the term mega power. That is like the most 90s thing that has ever existed in the world. Okay, so let's catch one of these. We're really broadening our horizons in the whole spectrum of this. I'm really afraid though that this is totally gonna kill it if I use any of these moves right now. Because Dream Eater will totally crush it, I'm almost positive. But Psychic probably will too. Oh god. It's gonna be a poor choice. We're gonna have the opportunity to run into way more of these though. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's great. Yeah, that's totally what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted to be a murderer. You know, it was part of the documentary. Making a Murderer Pokemon Edition. You just go in and kill everything. By the way, what's up with all these water Pokemon having spikes on their head? You know, I mean, you got Cloyster that's got spikes all over himself, so he's just kind of, you know, the whole thing. I shouldn't have done this. He's going to use a water move on me. Maybe not. But Goldeen has it. Seaking has it. Seems like everybody's got it. You know, it's just like part of the property. You know, if you're going to be living in the water, you're going to have sharp edges to use somewhere. Just because you have to. Alright, here we go. We're gonna... Oh boy, that was close. Really glad that wasn't a critical strike, or we would have had a real problem going on. Alright, what are we gonna name this guy? I know his name backwards is Lees. We could just call it Dungarees. We're gonna call it Dungarees, why the hell not? The protruding horn on his head is very hard. Well, of course not. It's not gonna be made out of jello. That would be really funny, though. Yes, the protruding horn on his head is surprisingly very soft. You can flick it and it just wobbles like a jello mold. It's not green, though. It's not red, either. It's one of those weird, like, it's one of the ones that they forgot to add the dye into. So it's just like that weird kind of cream color. It is used for bashing through thick ice. Do you want to give a name to Seal? Actually, I'm not calling it Dungarees. I'm gonna call it Jello Head. That's what it deserves. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna call you Jello. In the horn! I don't know why, I almost had like this thing where I was gonna, like, every second name that I use in here just gets capitalized. I did that with Stupid Dave. I totally just, like, capitalized his entire second part of his name. Didn't even really mean to do that, but I just went with it anyways. Alright, let's throw you in here. But now, which one of these ladders do we take? This is the hard part, man. I always struggle so hardcore. Hey, here we go. We can get the other one, too. I always struggle so hard with like, just knowing what ladders to take. And this area always gets me with that. But we're gonna try and figure it out. I don't wanna have to, you know, resort to using walkthroughs if I don't have to. It may get a little ugly in here, but it's gonna be okay in the long run. I love the fact that when Seal evolves, oh god damn it! I was hoping that wasn't gonna get him, but go figure. Why wouldn't it? I was gonna say it's really weird that, you know, when Seal evolves into Dugong, that horn doesn't get any bigger at all. It stays at the same size. Like it's like when you lose your baby teeth and your adult teeth come in. You know, just they don't get any bigger or anything after that. They just kind of stay the same size. Or even weird for like the people that have abnormally small teeth. They just yeah, that's always been kind of a weird thing to me. Like, like, why does that even happen? Why do people end up having really small teeth like that? And then on top of that, why are there some people that have like seemingly abnormally large teeth? Maybe it's just like the dimensions of their head or something that makes it seem that way. Oh, this probably has an item in it. Ha ha ha! Somebody was hiding a nugget of gold in there. We should probably call this thing pretty quick. If we take too much longer, I'm not gonna have enough time to get to work. I still have to go jump in the old water box. So we should probably do that. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna stop right here. We actually got a lot of stuff done. We caught like 4 Pokemon in here? So this is good. So, my friends, I'm gonna go head off to work, but when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Pokemon Blue, we're gonna continue raging in the cave, and we're gonna see if we can catch that elusive dugong that I totally murdered, and then we'll try and see how much closer we can get to finding Articuno, because that is gonna be great when it happens. Am I gonna use it? I don't know. I want to, but it's so overpowered. It's just sickening. So we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Take care.